This is Hanging Heavy.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator, and today I'm joined by the man that's been kind of non-existent for the last couple weeks, and that's okay. Want to welcome to the show Garbage Fryer,
Yo, what's up?
and always ever so carefully creeping. The kind of guy that watches you when you're sleeping. As you can hear, I'm talking about Papi Ray.
What's up?
How you guys doing tonight?
Tired. Fucking tired.
Oh yeah.
I've been clapping that ass.
Puro. Yeah, well, thank you for joining us. Today's Hanging Heavy is gonna be just like every other one, where we start off the show with a little tradition that's grown around here. And that tradition is we like to take a shot at the top of the show. If you want to join along, go ahead. You can. If you don't drink or whatever, sucks to be you. But peer pressure. You guys ready?
Do it.
No,
Not ready.
I'm dusting it off right now. There we go.
Dusting it off.
I've been gone for 3 weeks. Dust gathers, bro.
Yeah, for real. Well, you boys ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. So before we go on further, I want to go ahead and show Garbage what he's missed.
Fuck.
What he's missed the last couple weeks. Your boy's got a new setup, and
Oh,
apparently it helps the way I sound, which is cool. Inadvertently, to me, I just needed the space, but it kind of fits with what we're going to talk about. You guys ready? Let's open that. Whoa.
oh shit. I forgot how sexy you look.
Oh.
Oh shit, you got hair again. I'm not talking about that one.
Did I bend over? Whoops. Well, check it out. We're going to start off, and we're going to talk about a little bit of spurts. Ladies and gentlemen, calling to the ring. That's it. So yeah, hold on, fuck. I got a wall mount for my mic. Remember before I would always bump into it and shit.
Oh yeah.
But now your boy's got all this kind of range. I can go swimming. I can put it on this side. I can put it on this side.
Obviously, for the people that are at home, this motherfucker's flapping his arms like Flappy Bird. So
Fatty Bird.
Fatty Bird. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Not a sponsor. Yeah, so I'm not knocking my mic stand anymore, so that's pretty badass.
I kind of feel you on that one because I had to get a new setup
Excuse
for
me.
what I wanted to do. So I ended up buying a new camera,
Ooh.
like a
4K.
Logitech.
It's a 4K.
No, I'm not that. I'm not that. Fuck no. So it's a Logitech, but the thing about it is like, if you pay like 20 extra bucks, it came with like a Yeti USB mic.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm not. That's not the one I'm using right now. I'm going. I'm just gonna wear this one out, the one that I got from Amazon. But I mean, according to Papi, I sound better this time, so I'm gonna keep it. Obviously.
Yeah. Okay, so before we continue on with the theme of sports, there's one more thing I needed to show you guys. Fuck. We were talking about Buchanan's and Topo Chico. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Topo Chico makes a seltzer now.
Get the fuck out.
Everybody makes one, doesn't it?
Hell yeah. And it's 2 grams of sugar and it's 4.7% alcohol.
Basic shit.
It's a 12-ounce can.
What's the flavor?
This one is tropical mango, but there's strawberry guava, exotic pineapple, and lemon lime. Now, I've killed 9 of them already. Not
Right
today,
now,
not today, no. But
God damn.
I have 3 left. The only flavor I'm missing is the pineapple, which is my favorite one.
Oh.
But my second favorite is the lemon lime. Ooh wee. The guava one is 3rd, and this tropical mango's 4th. Just because it's hard to get a real good mango flavor when it's synthetic. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just crack this bitch open and.
Look, every single time, I'm gonna tell you, and I get it. It's the trend nowadays. You're trying to be mainstream, and I get it. How the fuck do you like static water? I swear to God, man, I tried it.
Static water?
It's static water. That's what it fucking is.
Sparkling water.
No, static water.
Sparkling.
I'm not even sure what you call it.
Sparkling.
No, I've tried so many different brands, and it's just.
So I've only tried White Claws, and that's it. And those are okay, but honestly, these are better. I
Does
like.
it taste like a little bit like Topo Chico?
Let me. No.
Nothing. It doesn't have that weird. To me, I don't like the taste.
The taste of dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, look, okay, they've been on the business of, sparkling water for years. If they can't make one better than the fucking White Claws, then yeah, they're a fucking failure.
Yeah. Me personally, I like it better than White Claws. Even the gross flavors are still good.
All of them?
Gross.
The lemon lime is pretty good. These, for me, since I'm a raging alcoholic, I feel these are a good base to add like a flavored liquor into. I guess that makes me like double alcoholic.
So you use a mixed drink to make another mixed drink.
You use a hard seltzer to make a mixed drink.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, man. All you're fucking doing, as original as you're trying to sound.
I'm not trying to sound original.
I'm
just saying that sounds
we're
like
just
it works.
we're just repeating the Four Loko.
Oh no, Four Loko was death in a can, dude.
No, but the thing about it is, I remember Four Loko was big on the news because kids, or kid mentalities, were trying to mix it with other liquors.
Well,
vodka.
Four Loko was, already I think it was 8 or 12%. I don't remember.
It was malt liquor with energy drinks.
Yeah, but it also had energy drinks. That's the thing that was fucking people up. The energy drink part. Because it was in the time where energy drinks weren't regulated. So I think each can of Four Loko had like the equivalent of like 4 to 6 cups of coffee.
Oh yeah.
Fucking ridiculous amounts of caffeine. And then you add alcohol, which is like a suppressant or a downer, to an accelerant like caffeine.
You don't feel that when you're getting alcohol poisoning?
One time, fucking drinking, me and a couple friends were like, oh, we'll pre-game with some Four Locos, and we bought a bunch of Four Locos because they were like $3. And fucking dude, I think I pounded like 2 or 3, and then we left. Then we were doing fucking Jaeger bombs and shots all night. Fucking horrible idea. That was the first time I think I threw up. Oh, excuse me, in a moving vehicle. On like public streets and shit. Like the car looked like it was shooting confetti. I think that was the first time I asked my friends to just ditch me on the front yard. Passed out. Somebody will find me eventually. Papi knows what's up.
Oh, I'll walk you to your house, puppy. Make sure you.
The stairs.
Oh, that's right, puppy. Make sure you're safe.
I was only safe when I was in your arms.
Oh.
Whoa, that guy.
Okay, so
That guy kind of.
yeah, I'm like,
Hold on.
should I go fast?
No, never mind. What were we talking about? Topo Chico. Topo Chico.
Topo Chico.
Topo
Never
Chico
mind.
and Buchanan's.
So the thing about it is, seltzers this generation's, I want to say, hot item. We take it back to my days. We can say Four Loko. Papi, I know you're like 2 decades ahead of me, so
What was that? Bathtub gin?
that's prohibition days and shit.
Yeah. Fucking bootlegger days and shit.
So obviously we had like the Mad Dogs, right? The 2020.
Ooh, Mad Dogs 2020.
I think everybody had the MDs.
And the Boons?
Except now, right? No one does it.
Nah, no one knows what the MDs
that's
are,
what we're
dude.
saying. Like even when I was out, like 2020s was still, it wasn't a huge thing, man. I still think Four Locos were bigger.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Those were bigger. Obviously, like I said, seltzers is now this generation's thing.
No, you know what it was? You know what it was back then? Zimas.
Boons, dude, Boons.
Zimas throwing a Jolly Rancher inside.
Mm.
Yeah, Zimas. It's like
It was
like
the
a
Bartles
Smirnoff.
and James, puppy.
So we had what? Boons, Zimas, 2020 seltzers, Four Locos.
Like, shit, man. If you think about it, because people, like the chicks would get Zimas and throw a Jolly Rancher in there. That was like the starter of a seltzer.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but Zimas still had a lot more flavor, man.
I don't think I ever had a Zima ever in my
I
entire life.
can't remember how it tastes.
I know I had a Bartle and James. Got them Boone's Farm.
Yeah.
What was your favorite MD flavor?
Shit, I don't know.
Mine was the melon, the green one.
Kiwi? Ew.
Was it kiwi? It was the green one.
I think the green one was melon.
Okay, that was that one. Then.
Yeah, that one was my favorite. My least favorite, the grape.
Oh,
I gotta say
Exactly.
the banana one, dude.
Exactly.
The banana one was a little bit out there.
I don't think I have the banana one, but the grape.
So one of the things I wanted to ask about seltzers is like, what's the calling to it? Is it what because
It's because
like I know like
it's
for the last generation they've been looking for, or this younger generation has been looking for drinks that are low in carbs,
low
in
carbs
this,
and
like,
healthy alternatives.
yeah. So
Is
it's
it really?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
everything. If they had fucking kale juice with fucking free range vodka or whatever the fuck, that would sell like hotcakes. Here, let me read the can on this.
Let's start one then.
For real, right? Okay, so serving size for one can is 100 calories.
okay.
It's
good,
0%
actually.
fat, which is retarded. It's water. Sodium, 15 milligrams, 1%. Total carbohydrates, 2 grams, 1%. Total sugars, 2 grams. Included added sugars is the 2 grams, which makes no sense. Why don't they just say total sugars 2 grams and then fucking that's it? You don't have to specify those 2 grams because it's already included. But they decided to add it included 2 grams added sugars for a total of 4% and 0% protein. It's not a significant source of saturated fats, trans fats, cholesterol, fiber, vitamins, or vitamin D, calcium, iron, or I don't know what potas is. But, okay. Hey, guys. The good thing is this is made with purified water. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the whole point of seltzers is like, oh, you can drink at a party and not get fucked up. And let's be honest, not a lot of people like the flavor of beer. If you don't drink beer, beer's kind of gross.
But isn't that why, like, again, before this generation, like, there was a huge calling to craft beer?
Yeah, craft beers. Yeah.
So, like, obviously, like, as we start getting older, we start seeing, like, these migrations to a new trend, and seltzers are just a healthy, quotation mark, alternative to...
Seltzers used to be, like, a real big deal, like, in the 20s and shit, when the soda fountain days.
Oh, shit.
They used to think seltzer and shit would cure you.
What?
Yeah, I mean, they were idiots back then, man. What the fuck?
You don't think that we're idiots now?
In 20 years, we'll be considered idiots. What's the difference between clubs?
They were like, they thought that was healthy?
these idiots thought trans fats were good for you? You fucking idiots. Okay, whatever. Seltzer is the simplest of these waters, made by carbonating plain water with carbon dioxide.
Shiner's a
Club soda is similar to seltzer water, but in addition to the carbon dioxide, what is it? Carbon dioxide, various minerals, including sodium bicarbonate, sodium citrate, and disodium phosphate, and occasionally sodium chloride.
I think the closest thing I've ever heard to, like, healthy when it came to drinking, I used to work with a trainer, and he would say that the only thing he would ever drink, and that's actually was gin and tonics.
Tonic water, yeah.
That was like that's.
Oh,
that's
okay.
all
Well, here, let me keep reading. Sparkling mineral water. Sparkling mineral water is rich in dissolved solids. Oh, potassium. I guess that's what potas was. Potassium, sodium, and magnesium. Ooh. Unlike club sodas, these minerals occur naturally and are picked up as water filters through multiple layers of underground rock and sediment, aka dirt. Topo Chico. Okay, and tonic water is, for centuries, quinine powder has been used to prevent malaria. Its bitter flavor was so unpalatable to the British officers in the 19th century India. However, they began mixing it with soda and sugar. Thus, the first tonic water was born. What? Okay, tonic water is the only style on this list that contains calories because of its sugar content, but light versions are increasingly popular. In these styles, sweetness is provided by less caloric natural fruit sugars. Whatever, bitch. So yeah, fucking sports.
Oh yeah.
20 minutes later.
fucking
Saturday night that we record this, Canelo Alvarez fought again tonight against Billy Joel Saunders, I think.
Didn't you see the fight?
I did, but I mean, at the same time, I didn't. And by that meaning, so every Canelo Alvarez boxing fight, for the rest of history, apparently is going to be posted by DAZN Boxing, owned and operated by Canelo Alvarez. Yeah. The entire night, fucking the live feed was fucking garbage. Fucking, I was watching slideshows most of the time. And I was looking on Reddit, and apparently a lot of people couldn't even log in to their DAZN accounts. Fucking shit show. Fuck you, Canelo.
It's his home product shit or what? His own.
Yeah, I don't know if it's his thing, but like he's fuck. Let me look it up so that we don't sound ignorant. I wish I had a fucking researcher. DAZN is a global over the tops.
Producing his own fucking fights now? Or
Yeah, promoting his own
promoting? There you go, whatever.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Okay. Owned by billionaire Len Blavanix. Whoever the fuck he is. Well, fucking, I guess Canelo's like the biggest draw to DAZN or whatever the fuck. But DAZN is fucking garbage. Fuck you, Lenny. You fucking bitch. Get some better servers or some shit. They fought here in Texas, and I saw less of the fight and more commercials. Buffer free than anything. So fucking fix your service before you fucking charge $20 a month or whatever the fuck it is. I was watching it by subscription. Yeah, subscription. And yeah, boo this man. Boo this man. Thank you guys. But yeah, fucking Billy Joel Saunders.
I mean, a lot of you have to go through. Unfortunately, right when you're trying to do your own thing, you're gonna go through those hiccups.
It's been out for a couple years though.
I mean, there's always that one time. Like, what was the last month? Kind of relevant. What was it? Mark Anthony and I think it was Daddy Yankee. They were gonna have a virtual concert.
Oh, I thought they were gonna fight. I'm like, oh, what?
And the virtual concert went bad.
I could imagine that.
So I was just like, okay, poor people that paid for that. So
for real, I know. But yeah, okay.
It went back. It didn't work, or they're bad because their music sucks.
No, because the virtual thing went bad. Yeah.
Okay. So here, let's. Excuse me. So, god damn it, Twitter, I don't care. I accidentally clicked on a link. So, Billy Joel Saunders is a British professional fighter. He has held world championships in 2 weight classes, excuse me. So, he was the middleweight title. He had the middleweight title from 2015 to 2018 and the WBO super middleweight title from 2019 to spoiler alert, today. Okay, so he's the first boxer from the traveling community to become 2-weight world champion. Whatever. I watch boxing, but I mean, I'm not super fucking fanatic about it. I've never heard of this motherfucker, but then again, he's British, so I mean, kind of why would I, unless he's a fucking huge draw, right? Now he held the super middleweight title, which he lost.
God damn it, Bobby.
Oh, his Billy. God damn it, Billy. But yeah, fucking here. So he's 31. He's 5'11", and weighs 168. Let's look up fucking dipshit over here. Okay, 30, 5'9", and 168. But, so the other dude, I think he had 32 fights, undefeated, until today.
Fuck that!
And, Mr. Ginger Boy has 55 fights. He's lost 1 and he has 2 draws. I mean, he's got like fucking 5 years of career on top of this other guy. So he should win this fight, right? And I'm a fucking Canelo hater. I'm of Mexican descent. And like, okay, cool, Mexican power or whatever the fuck. But fuck him, dude. For me, I don't respect him because most of the fucking entirety of his career he's fought tomato cans. And like that in the boxing world, a tomato can is like a fucking fighter that has no business being in the ring with you. So like, let's see if it comes out. Tomato can boxing. Okay, tomato can boxing. In boxing, kickboxing, or mixed martial arts. Sorry, I got the dick out of my mouth. Tomato cans, or simply a tomato or a can, is an idiom for a fighter with poor or diminished skills, at least when compared with the opponent they are faced against. So many people consider these an easy opponent to defeat or a guaranteed win, right? So I mean, you're like, of course he's not fighting back. He's a tomato can. What the fuck is he gonna do? Well, I mean, the fight kind of was just a little back and forth for 8 rounds, but at the end of the 8th round, fucking homeboy went to. I think he threw a right hook and then he went to duck underneath it. But when he went to duck underneath it, Canelo threw a fucking uppercut, a sweeping uppercut with the right hand, and he caught him coming down. So fucking homeboy was throwing his head down to block a punch, and Canelo came straight up the fucking gut with a power uppercut and caught him clean fucking in the eye. He cut him in the eye, underneath the eyelid. And it was at the end of the round, so fucking they walked to the corners, and fucking the slideshow started again, and fucking I couldn't tell what the fuck was happening. And then like it finally comes back, and Canelo's trainer has Canelo on his shoulders, and he's fucking cheering and shit. I'm like, well, I guess he fucking won. I don't know what the fuck happened. And yeah, he was like, oh, I knew as soon as he went to the corner, he wasn't gonna coming out. He was telling his coach like, oh, he's not coming out. I broke his cheek. He's not gonna come back out. Watch. And I don't know. Dude's fucking eye was like completely swollen shut. He had a fucking gash underneath the eye. The ref stopped it, or the corner stopped it, essentially saying like he's outclassed. And if you saw the fight, you'll agree. Homeboy had no chance, as do a lot of people in Canelo's career. But, I mean, what the fuck do I know? I'm just a hater. But yeah, fuck you, Canelo.
Do you think that's the reason why people are more interested of the Paul brothers fighting random, somewhat famous people?
The Paul brothers fighting tomato cans?
Yeah, but like since there's nothing at stake, but since they're well known, especially through the social
internet,
media,
yeah.
and they know they're barely boxers, but they have the name, and they just want to see 2 people actually somewhat fight, I guess, because this is what actual professional boxing is bringing us. Like, what's the difference just seeing this YouTube guy just fight against ex MMA, ex NBA All-Star or whatever player? I mean, I think to that point, that's more interesting to the people, isn't it? Like, people want to be entertained, but
Well,
boxing is giving us that. Well,
it's not even boxing. Like these guys. Now, do I like it? No. But does it bring interest to the sport? Yes. Like especially Jake Paul. Like between the Paul brothers, Logan Paul, clearly more athletic. He's bigger. He looks stronger. He was actually a wrestler in college. He looks like the fighter, right? But the little brother, I guess, doesn't want to be, oh, I'm baby brother Paul or whatever. And fucking, I'm gonna make a name for myself in fighting, bro. Oh, whatever. He knocked out Nate Robinson, an ex-NBA player. Alright. And then he recently beat Ben Askren, which was an ex-UFC fighter. Wrestler, not fighter, but whatever. And, yeah, now he's all hot shit. He wants to fight McGregor. I hate McGregor, but McGregor will murder him. Even in boxing. Even in boxing. McGregor was able to go 12 rounds with fucking Mayweather. Sure, he was horrible compared to Mayweather, but Mayweather's literally one of the greatest to ever do it.
But why isn't Mayweather the greatest? One of the great, well, let's say the greatest boxer ever, fighting Logan.
For the money. Mayweather doesn't have anything to lose. He's gonna make that money regardless, even if he loses. Like he's fighting Logan Paul. It's been confirmed. And Logan Paul's like 6'5", 6'6". Mayweather's fucking tiny. I think the Paul has like 80 pounds over him. But Mayweather's got skill, right? This guy can only dream of getting lucky and landing that one lucky shot. But Mayweather's too smart for that.
Is it just like 6 rounds or is it 12 rounds?
I don't know. Let's look that up.
Because if this is at the point where it's like 5 rounds, because Mayweather.
It's an exhibition or whatever.
Yeah, but if it's how people say Mayweather runs or whatever, he's smart the way he fights.
That's the thing about boxing. Boxing has become more technical in that aspect. Like so, it's a lot less just throwing dumb wild punches and more picking and choosing. And people hated that about Mayweather, but as a boxing fan, like technically, like he was on another level.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, there's a point that he can't hit him because he's dodging everything. Do you just tackle him? Fuck it.
Well, that's what McGregor did. He went for he almost suplexed him and shit. He hugged him and then I think he like started picking him up and the ref was like, hey, cut that shit out. But okay, here, Logan Paul and Mayweather fight at the Miami Gardens in Florida on June 6th, so next month.
Damn.
And, let me see. Mayweather is a 50-0 record with 27 knockouts. Logan Paul's 26. Mayweather's almost 44. Let me see. I don't think it says whether it's an exhibition.
How many rounds?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look at. It doesn't say. God damn it.
But you think about it, the expedition fights have been more popular.
Yeah, it was because people don't watch the 12 rounds. It's usually 5 or 6. How many rounds will fight?
How about you, Garbage? What fight will you see? An actual boxing match or one of these crazy fights?
I'm not a fan of boxing at all because
there will be 6 3-minute rounds.
6 rounds.
So they're full 3 minutes, but there's 6 rounds. Yeah, exhibition.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Like the last fight that I was, first of all, I don't like boxing again, but the last fight that I saw that I liked was Triple G and
Canelo.
Yeah, I think it was that one. That was the last fight that I actually enjoyed watching. But outside of that, man, like there's been a lot of everything just feels like it's too one-sided.
Yeah, it's usually how it is.
And that's the biggest thing. Is like everybody that's big doesn't want to fight the other big because they don't want to lose momentum.
Mm-hmm.
They want to keep on cashing in on their checks, and that's perfectly understandable. But that's what makes the sport boring.
Yeah, but imagine they would have done like if other sports would do the same thing, like football, basketball.
That's why at this time they're probably the only real sports that we have. Because at this point, boxing is not a sport at that level, at that high profile level. I feel like it's more about showmanship than anything else. It's about how much hype you can build to the fight, but then the fight's going to be the too one-sided. Not taking away from their their athleticism or anything. But I mean, we talked about this before. I think it was like it's on a lot of the fields, even on journalism, sports journalism, right? When ESPN, I think it was ESPN or one of those big profile sports channels, cut people that were good, right, at statistics or were good at reporting, but they wouldn't cut the people that had the attitude, that had the I don't want to say attitude, but the passion, the shit talk,
Stephen
all
A.
of that
Smith.
stuff, right? Like Stephen A. Smith, right? But then again, it's times have changed. We're getting into that boomer mentality where it's not the same, but it's because shit changes, right? What brings in the views?
Yeah, because
What brings
it's
in the
it's
ratings?
not the same. That's why.
It's not because before you couldn't find like you actually were entertained by statistics, you were entertained by everything. But I think I said this back then. All that shit you can get from a Google search nowadays. So you don't care about that now. It's who can make it exciting, who can make this.
Yeah, the internet ruined us. But yeah, you're mentioning real sports. There's some. I don't want to call it big news, but I like hockey,
Okay.
and I consider hockey one of the last real man sports. Like before, it used to be football, but now it's fucking the no fun league, and you can't even do shit anymore. You can't even hit with the top of the helmet anymore. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, let's keep on
What
breaking
the-
necks and shit.
No, but when they do it, they don't call it now.
Oh, well, yeah. Here, look. So there's this player. He plays for the Capitals, the Washington Capitals.
I know you're talking about the
His-
bruiser,
his-
the
his-
brawler, whatever.
His name is Tom Wilson. Yeah. I don't want to say he's a dirty player, but he's a dirty player, right? Like he's always getting into some shit, and he's always doing nasty hits or like a lot of uncalled for shit. Here, I'm gonna link it. This is the last shit. It happened on the 3rd, or maybe before that. They were
To the New York, right? Yeah.
yeah, the Capitals were playing the New York Rangers, and he got thrown out of the game because of a cross check. And we'll watch it, and then we'll come back. Like I'll explain it to you as we watch it or whatever the fuck. That way I don't sound like a pompous asshole, and that way I don't sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. Because some asshole will probably call me out on it. So whatever. Did you guys get the link?
Yeah.
All right, Rich and Rare. And we're back. So what I showed the boys was at the beginning of the week, the Capitals were playing the Rangers, and Tom Wilson did a dirty hit, right? Like unnecessary. Whatever the fuck. So yeah, it happens, but I mean it's not the first time it happens. He's what the hell was that guy's name for? Not Cleveland, but for Cincinnati. What was that motherfucker? Perfect. Vontae's
From-
perfect.
No idea.
Oh well, he was considered probably the dirtiest player in the NFL.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's the one that knocked out Antonio Brown.
Oh, yeah.
He
I know
w-
you're talking about
the
that.
motherfucker had a career of nasty bad hits, right?
Yes.
Well,
Right.
Tom Wilson is the equivalent of this fucking guy. And yeah, he gets slaps on the wrist, but like nothing really ever comes of it. So people were like, this is the last fucking straw. Like this guy fucking the NHL's not gonna do something. Somebody needs to do something, right? Vigilante justice. But fucking whatever. A couple yesterday they play the Philly Flyers, and him and another him, Tom Wilson, and a player from the Flyers are meeting in center ice, and there's some puck play happening, and they're trying to make a play or whatever, and they fucking collide knee on knee. Now, in hockey, like your knees are the most vital part of your fucking physique, right? Like you can play on a bad shoulder, but you can't play on a bad knee. And people were like, oh, fucking, when he did that shit against the Rangers, he was like, oh, they need a fucking, I hope this guy has a season-ending career or a career-ending, season-ending career, season-ending injury or a career-ending injury. Like, fucking karma needs to get this motherfucker. And apparently karma has been served. Whoops. So yeah, he got fucking escorted off the ice. Not for the typical fucking you're a shit player and you're a scumbag, but more because, oh fuck, you might fucking lose your kneecap or whatever the fuck. So yeah, that happened. But yeah,
You think it's really karma, man? Or it's just...
No, I mean it completely was an accident. But who, if you believe in karma or not, it happened. And did it happen to a good player or like a player that people love and revere and shit? It happens sometimes.
Did he hurt anybody? Like really hurt, like injured somebody really bad?
There's compilation videos of him just destroying people.
Oh yeah, I mean they get hit, but are they did they get really hurt?
Tom Wilson.
Did he end anyone's career?
Dirty hits.
Well, maybe not end somebody's
just
career,
like
but
the
just
season or whatever, right?
Okay, did he end anyone's season?
I don't know how to find that, but there's a lot of articles. Tom Wilson led off after a pair of dirty plays. Tom Wilson in hot water once again.
Because if he injured people maybe for a few weeks or even a season, if he never did none of that, then it's not. I mean, like for people to wish it was ending career, that's fucked up. Because that's just part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's super physical. Ooh. Okay, NBC Sports. Tom Wilson's NHL discipline history. Fine, suspensions, and other. Let's look that up. I bet you that's good. Oof. I don't know if he was the one that did the shit against the San Jose Shark. Fuck. Okay, so closing off the stretch between 2017 and 2018, the start of 2018-19 season, Wilson received his largest suspension for a preseason hit on Oskar Sundqvist. He was suspended 20 games.
Dang.
Let me look at it. Oh, it was an illegal hit to the head. Oh, I remember this. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, so his that one that I'm thinking of, that he was suspended for 20 games. One of the players that they were playing against, Oskar Sundqvist of the St. Louis Blues, was pushing the blue line, ready to cross over into the Capitals' territory. Right, so he was making offensive plays. There's 3 linemen in front of him from the Capitals, opposite team, and he's behind him. He sees him cross the blue line, and he takes a breakaway, speeds up, and hits him from essentially the blind spot in the back of the head and fucking levels him, dude. Puts his shoulder straight into it. Okay. Oh, man. He braces for the hit. He pulls back the stick and, like, puts the shoulder forward. Dude snaps his neck back. A nasty hit, dude. 14 games after an appeal. Jesus Christ. But yeah, he's been suspended weeks. Several times throughout his career. But I don't see anything about him ending careers, but if you saw that illegal hit to the head, like, you'll understand. Like, dude didn't see it coming, and he had no way of protecting himself. Just full moment. Imagine somebody running to you full sprint, dropping their shoulder right into the crook of your neck, hitting your head full flush on the top of the shoulder with shoulder pads. You're fucked. The motherfucker, the least of his worries, concussion. So yeah, not a good look, Mr. Wilson. Well, I mean, the game is physical, happens fast. I mean, you can't take breaks or whatever the fuck, but still, he had an intent, right? Motherfucker was headhunting on that one. But yeah, fucking, I consider hockey one of the last sports where there's actual men putting their body on the line and shit, you know?
For how long?
That's the thing. A lot of hockey players don't have very long careers. They get paid out the ass, though. I think hockey players make more than fucking NFL players.
Yeah, there are that many players. How many players on it?
On a whole team? Yeah, that's a good point.
Like 15, 20?
Hold on.
Or less?
Maybe 20, yeah. It's pro sports team by pay. Okay, highest professional sports team payroll. So, I mean, obviously... What? Wow. No way. Okay.
Oh, I just saw the hit, man. Fuck that guy.
It's a nasty hit, right?
Yeah. Oh, man. To the fucking wall or the glass, whatever fucking thing.
Average player salaries for the highest paid professional sport, with each player taking a minimum $8.3 million every year, is the NBA. I thought the baseball were played more.
Yeah, some are getting paid up the ass, but...
Yeah, but baseball has like a
but they
rotation
play like,
of like
200
3 or 4
games.
rosters.
Yeah. Like there's, what, 11, 9 people on the field?
Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess I'm an asshole. So average NBA salary is $8.3 million.
No, yeah, NBA players get paid.
Average MLB salary is 4.3. So half of basketball, baseball, and they played 3 times the games.
And there's certain players that are on the bench or more.
You got your shit wrong on that, Desi. You don't. Yes, they play twice the number of games, but they have rotating rosters, man. You do not have players play back-to-back games in some positions.
Yeah,
that's pitchers being the number one thing, right?
Yeah,
that's
there's
you
like
have
3-4 pitchers and shit.
Yeah, because you will never have them playing back-to-back games.
Well, I mean, the toll on their body, they can't.
Their
arms. Of course,
yeah.
but that's the thing. Okay, that makes perfect sense.
The average NFL salary 3.2, NHL 2.6, Major League Soccer not even breaking $500,000, 410,000.
Soccer in the U.S. We've had this conversation before.
It's football, mate. We call it football around here, mate.
It's the most underpaid sport.
That's because nobody watches fucking soccer
on the U.S.
Yeah, who fucking cares about the rest of the world?
For soccer?
Excuse me, that was probably the most American take.
Yeah, I was about to say that though, because when it comes to soccer, you know...
Oh yeah, in Europe and shit, it's fucking huge. No one cares about American football.
Yeah, because it's probably like low quality, dude. It is. Like when you have the European players compare like this is the biggest thing, right? Like some of the interview from the top Europe leagues, the Premier leagues.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, this guy's in his prime. And like, yeah, he's in his prime, man. Where the fuck is he playing? On the fucking MLS? Like, I'm not even on my prime, and I'm still playing on Europe. Like, that's the kind of attitude they have towards anywhere but Europe leagues. That it's just different caliber, man.
Ooh, I found a good article. Oh fuck, it's Kiora.
Hey, but our women's soccer kick ass.
The what?
Our women's soccer kick ass. Hey, they won the World Cup, man.
You know what, man? I'm gonna hold my comments on that.
Yeah, me too.
What's wrong, really?
Me too. I'm not gonna say shit.
Hey, man. Hey.
Wait, what month is it? What month is it? When is Women's History Month or whatever?
Hey, I don't see our guys winning any
Yeah,
shit.
because they're fucking garbage.
Again,
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say one thing, and people are not gonna like it.
I'm not gonna. Nope, I'm not going in
So
there.
let's
No.
the men's soccer league and the women's soccer league in America. Women take it, right? Because they actually win. They have trophies and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, in sports that people actually watch, MLB versus or MLB, NBA versus WNBA.
Fuck that! I don't need that shit in my life.
That's two different things, man.
Bitches can't even dunk. I don't even like the NBA.
Hey, I bet you they'll beat you one-on-one, though.
Oh, for sure. Find a Special Olympic basketball player and they'll probably beat me too. What you talking about?
The arguments for the WNBA that you see out there are ignorant, man.
What are the arguments?
Like they should be getting paid as much as.
Nah. They don't
No.
they don't fill stadiums, man.
Can you name me one super megastar in the WNBA?
No.
I'm not even a casual, and I can name several NBA players. I cannot name. I can name one WNBA team. I can't even name a player on that team, but I can name one team, the LA Sparks.
I was gonna say it has to be the LA.
Let's
team,
get them.
Yeah, like there's no way in hell. Like as Papi put it, right? Like you get paid for as popular as you are.
Yeah. And
And
women's soccer is popular, but yet somehow the men get paid more than them.
They don't.
Yeah, they do. The men get paid more than them.
They don't actually.
Not anymore.
I don't think it was ever a thing.
They made a big deal out of it.
So check it out. The men make less because they don't win as much as the women, right? The women win, they make more money because of bonuses, incentives. So they make more money, but the thing is, the men's side of MLS has more sponsors. I don't understand really how that works, but when they went to go negotiating contracts, the women were like, okay, we'll take this. And when the men came to make their contract, they're like, oh, well, our minimum is this and this and this. So, I mean, the women chose to be paid what they are being paid now, while the men were like, nah, we want a little bit more money. I mean, so it came down to business negotiation more than what their value is, right?
but the thing about all of that is, I think you put it perfectly. Like sponsorships, right? Like the reason why some of these teams have the amount of money they have is because of all the
Sponsors.
other side contracts that happen, right? Biggest example that we can use. Look at the fucking top 5 top paid franchises in the world. One of them hasn't fucking done anything in 2 or 3 decades. The Dallas Cowboys. You know I was gonna say that because when was the last time they were in a Super Bowl? 2 or 3 decades ago. Yet they're still top 5 franchises in the world because they have the name, they have the sponsors.
Not top
they
5. They're America's team.
We're talking money, fool. We're not
I
talking.
didn't
I don't
vote
give a
for
shit
that.
about America, bro.
I didn't vote for that.
You know why there's a hole in their stadium?
Is there a hole in their stadium?
Yeah.
Why is there a hole
Yeah.
in their stadium?
So a guy could see them play.
Is that why the Raptors open up?
Yeah.
So they can let the Lord watch them.
Watch them lose.
So the Lord can bless them at Jerry World.
Anyway.
Look, man, I think they deserve to get paid when they start filling up stadiums.
They do. That's the problem.
The boys, yeah.
Yeah.
And women's, yeah.
No, the women's.
Yeah, women's soccer, they fill out the stadiums.
Okay.
I mean,
so
they put the attendance down to like 30%. Let's be honest. They put like a restriction so that it looks full on TV.
Come on. They were doing the pandemic.
They were doing the
restriction
NBA
before,
pandemic stuff before it was cool.
Before there was a pandemic.
They were beta testing the stadium look before it was a thing.
That's horrible.
I'm sorry.
No, but it comes down to that, man. Like, and again, the other one is gonna come down to also contract negotiations, right?
Yeah.
So when contract negotiations, you have leverage. Hey, we want you to World Cup.
Yeah, we've been winning, so like pay us more. But no, they were like, no, we're cool with it. Just pay us what you think is fair, and they were total women about it.
Come on.
Hey, when it comes to business, business is cutthroat. Not everyone can be a businessman, you know?
I guess you guys will hear us next week.
Yeah, we're about to get canceled because of the fucking host.
God damn it, garbage! Why'd you say that?
I did not agree with this motherfucker.
You told me this before we started recording. What are you talking about? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna say that later.
Yeah, right, man.
I'll say it for you.
Oh yeah. Let me be the beacon in which you shine.
But you see, this is I think it happened back when Des Bryant got cut. I think that was one of the questions they told him, like, hey, you're getting paid this amount of money, right? If you do better, you want to get paid more. So what happens if you do worse? Can we pay you less, right?
Would you take a pay cut?
Yeah, would you take a pay cut? It's like, nah, man, because I am me.
I'm
right?
the Black Mamba.
Nah, I'm not saying that shit either.
But he is the Black Mamba.
Des Bryant is the Black Mamba?
Oh, Des Bryant. I thought you said Kobe Bryant. Shit, my bad.
No, dude, what the fuck?
No, Des Bryant's a fucking bum. Fuck him. Motherfucker took a year off and then he went to go fucking try out for the Saints and motherfucker broke his ankle. Like, what the fuck? Fucking buster.
Didn't he play with the Ravens?
No, he was after he got signed to the Saints practice squad and he injured his leg. He
tore his ACL.
Ankle. Yeah, he broke his ankle or some shit and he was like
but again, that's the way contracts work, right? Like, hey, team has to protect themselves, players have to protect themselves, but that's why incentives, right?
Yeah,
you should always have them.
There's a little hazard pay and guaranteed pay.
Well, like you heard about the NFL player that was working out on his own time, not in the facility, so he hurt himself. So now he has no insurance because he didn't hurt. He wasn't, I guess, practicing or whatever, being shit in the facility. He was doing it in his own time. So not every if you're gonna work out or whatever, do it in the facility. Yep.
But then it's also, you have contracts like Mahomes' contracts where he's not allowed to do anything.
Of course, he's $1 billion man.
Yeah, he's not allowed to play basketball, do anything recreational. Not like there's like a huge list of things he's not allowed to do outside of like recreational activities outside, right?
Just stay home and that's it.
Yeah, stay home, count your bills.
Do State Farm commercials.
Yeah.
And even that would do it at home. We'll take a blue screen.
Yeah, green screen that bitch.
Or green screen, whatever.
Send us pictures, send us video, we'll CGI everything else. Like,
yeah.
That'd be crazy though. Like, will you sign it until you can't do this, that?
Well, what do
for
you mean?
$10 million a year?
Oh, yeah. What does this, that, and that mean? Like
how garbage said, you can't play basketball. You can't play a pickup game. Because if you get hurt, you roll your ankle.
Hey, $10 million is that's a pretty good that's a good negotiation tactic, right? Hey, look, we're gonna give you money, but we don't want you to get hurt doing stupid shit that we can't control.
You can't drive your fast car.
You can't drive fast. You can't go on vacation and go skiing. You can't open the refrigerator too fast and stub your toe. As a matter of fact, you know what? We're gonna send A refrigerator door opener to your house. You can't play with fireworks, JPP. Shout out to those who know what I'm talking about. But yeah.
Yeah, he's not allowed to play basketball. So his words, right? Besides not being allowed to get into the hardwood, I'm not allowed to do jet skiing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty much every physical activity you could possibly do is what's restricted from him.
Yeah.
So imagine you go to the beach or the lake, you just that's it.
Just
that's
chilling.
All do
Just chilling.
Stare at you guys.
That's an easy $10 million, baby.
But see, that's the thing, right? You look forward to retirement.
Yeah, that's there you go.
Whenever you're working, right? Whenever you're working, you're setting aside some money for the shit you're gonna do during retirement, right?
You can break your leg when you're retired, baby. No one cares.
Shit
But
like
by
this.
the time he retires, he's not able to jet ski. He doesn't have no hands, no
Dude,
legs.
how old is Patrick Mahomes?
Like 25.
29,
Okay.
maybe 24,
He has a 10-year
23.
contract. Let's say he retires when he's 35. Let's say, right? You got what? Okay.
He can do
50
whatever
mil.
the fuck he wants at 30.
Yeah, exactly. He has like 50 mil on the bank. Let's just say that, right? Motherfucker, you do whatever the fuck you want with 35 million at 35.
And by the time he's 35, the advances in science, break your hip. You got enough money to buy a new one. A better one.
Motherfucker's gonna be able to have like a T.
Yeah.
Out of a 3D printer.
body.
He'll have fucking adamantium hip and shit. Motherfucker will be Wolverine and shit. Yeah, I would. You can't have a lot of fun right now, but you're gonna be making bank. And sure, money can't buy happiness right now. But
You can't do physical shit right now, but that doesn't mean you can't go out and,
yeah,
fucking go to a restaurant, buy yourself whatever the fuck you
get
want.
your dick sucked, get your fucking cheeks blown out, whatever.
Yeah,
What? Who said that?
He gets his haircut, man.
Yeah, but you also got to cut that stupid haircut. We don't like it.
That's true, you're right.
We don't
No,
like
he
it.
has to keep it. That's how they know.
That's his trademark. Yeah, that's his look.
Oof. Oof.
The Mahomes girls.
That sucks.
Oof. That's a.
The Mahone Jerry curl. I mean,
Yeah.
Mahomes. My bad. I mean, that was just the Mexican part of me coming out. But yeah, I want to go ahead and take a quick commercial break and hear a word from one of our sponsors. With that being said, Rich and Rare. When you're striving to be one of the best in the industry, you've got to take steps. Steps to ensure that you're different from the rest. With recipes passed down from generation to generation, it isn't about making a product that'll sell. No, it's more than that. It's about heritage. It's about pride. So we're introducing to you people now a recipe so strong it'll knock you dead. Reintroducing Dead Pappy's Moonshine. With the blood, sweat, and tears, determination, and integrity. For our blue-collared brethren, we bring you Dead Pappy's Moonshine. Dead Pappy's Moonshine, LLC. They're not responsible for any blindness, deafness, soreness of mouth, rashes, or any unknown side effects due to drinking Dead Pappy's Moonshine. And we're back. Thank you, Dead Pappy's Moonshine. Sipping on that good all the time. In the break, I've been working on a little bit of music. The way I've realized that I like to work is like I'll work on a little segment of music, and if I like where the direction is going, I'll continue from there. So I showed the boys the latest thing that I did, and it's about a minute and 20 seconds. I'll go ahead and add it in post so that you guys can hear it, or maybe I'll hold off on that. Uh, Garbage, you mentioned something already, so let's go with your take.
I'm listening to it again right now, and I still kind of have that same. Have you ever played a fighting game? A 2D scrollers. Let's just keep it like Super Nintendo in the days. This is what I feel like. I'm either this is the background music to a Mortal Kombat stage, or this is like the night, like the night. I want to say a level
Yeah.
on like Streets of Rage or something. I don't know.
Damn. Well, we almost have the same concept. Does remind me of a video game, but more of a like has like a organic cyber kind of feel. So it reminds me more of like yeah, like a 2D game, but like more like Metroid, something like that. That's what it feels like to me,
Cool.
You know
Cool.
what? Yeah, I could see that.
right?
Yeah, I didn't even think about
I've not met,
Samus.
I've not met Metroid. What the spaceship one, Galactica or
They just
Galaga?
the
skip it.
Gladius. Fuck.
Galaga, but
Okay.
Galaga's old school, old school.
No, not Galaga. It's called
Oh, Gradius.
Gradius. Here we go. Some shit like that. Yeah.
Radius. Whoa there.
You know what? Let's just do Terminator. This was the hidden soundtrack to Terminator.
The hidden soundtrack. When they go to the Monte.
The Monte scenes that they cut out for.
Hey, when they mention our town in the latest Terminator.
Yeah, they do.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one.
Yeah, man.
Well, it's a work in progress. I like how it sounds right now. So I mean, maybe I shouldn't have shown you guys until it was done. But sometimes, like, I'll work on music and then I'll hit like a wall or whatever, and I won't either, like, I'll procrastinate or I'll forget about it. Like oh, fuck, what was the last? The trance of technology, the one that I showed you a while back with a vampire girl in it. That one I started at the beginning of last year and I didn't finish it till like the very end of last year. So it was a song that I worked on and then I just put in the background and completely forgot about it. And then I listened to it and I was just like, man, it needs something. I don't know what. So I started looking up. I like to sample quotes and shit from movies or whatever. And just the vibe that the song gave me, I was like, I don't know what the fuck. And I found that movie. It's not even a famous movie of hers or whatever. I found that one and I was like, oh wow. Uh, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna know where this fucking quote is from, but it just works. So I put it in, and it took me probably more than a year to finish one song. But yeah, do you guys think I should continue with what I'm going with, or just leave it as a little bit of like background music or whatever, the way it is now? Like, like, what's your take on that?
Well, it sounds like background. Like I said, we all agree to. It's like it sounds like a some kind of stage level. I don't know what you're trying to make a whole track of
Um,
something.
I can, but I mean that's why I'm asking your opinion. Like, what do you think? Like, do you think it's good enough to stand alone how it is, or should I add to it?
Hmm. Depending how long you want it.
Well, I mean that dictates kind of itself.
Yeah, it does.
But like, I like the way it sounds now, but I could always add to it. Like I don't mind making
You know,
short
I
tracks
think I think
either.
if you're gonna continue it, like I think continue with the flow. Don't add what you already have to this music. You know what I mean? Just continue it.
What do you mean by that?
Like I don't know if you mean to add more to like
No,
not lot
not
not
add more shit to what's already there, but
oh
like
yeah
just
yeah
to
yeah
continue it. You know, make it
oh yeah
longer, make it like a
yeah
full song.
yeah then yeah continue it.
What about you, garbage? Should I?
I mean, I
Should
like it what it is, right? If you want to make it a full song, the only thing you need to add is a higher climax.
yeah, I get you. Something to
That
kind of shake it up a little bit.
something like a double time or something.
Yeah.
If you want to continue to another song, the way I would see this, and again, I'm still picturing this 2D game, right? So when you get to the bad guy, shit just gets more intense.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
yeah,
and then you
yeah,
just the same fucking like organic feel that Poppy said.
yeah.
It's so it really does depend if you want to expand on this, just add a
Yeah.
better climax. Even though you kind of already had one, it was fun. If you want to not change shit, just the next song keep the chords, keep the progressions, but
Yeah.
just make me have to double jump now and slide on walls and
I get you. Yeah. So if I leave it in, if I leave it the way it is right now at a minute and 20 seconds, it's one of those like track fillers or like an album transition from one song to the next. You know. So yeah, I get that. I could leave it like that. I mean, or I could continue to build off of it. Either way, like I'm fine with it the way it is now, but I could also try to continue with it. But like, the way I see it, like if I try to continue with it, and I feel like what I add to it sucks, then like I just wasted all that time. You know, I I want my time to be spent creatively versus like I'm trying to create something, but I'm trying to force a feeling to something that I can't. Cause like when I work on music, like it's in the moment kind of deal. Like whenever I add something later, for me, like I notice that I added something to it later. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but
Oh yeah, but I guess don't wait on it too long.
yeah.
But yeah, I think you can continue it.
Yeah, I'll see what I can add to it. If what I add to it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna.
Well, yeah, but sometimes you're gonna have to mess with it. So I don't think it's wasted time. Like obviously, things you're gonna try it first, not gonna work. You know.
Yeah. Or I mean, if I try to add to it and it doesn't work, it could turn into its
Something
own
else.
song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I guess so. We'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna add the song in now because if I do continue it, like I'd rather it.
Be finished.
Yeah, I'd rather it be complete before I show it.
Oh, why not? Maybe somebody will give you another comp.
Yeah, fuck it. You know what? Yeah, I'll add it. Why not? The fuck am I gonna lose? Fucking, it's getting kind of late, and I feel maybe that we should just go ahead and call the episode. Maybe, hopefully, next time we'll have another guest joining. We have to iron out some shit, but I want to go ahead and just thank you guys for joining me as always. You don't have to do this with me, but I appreciate that you do, and it's more fun when the boys are here, you know. Papi.
Should be talking nice to me, puppy.
I am. I'm trying to compliment you. Is there anything you guys want to lead off with? Anything you want to promote or?
Yeah, that's the first time I hear Papi's tongue this episode.
Oh,
He did it at the beginning. You're not
in
listening.
the intro.
Did he?
Pay attention to me.
I listen, puppy. I listen.
And maybe your tongue game was whack at the beginning of the episode. I didn't hear it.
It was whack.
Ooh.
No, because you're paying attention to Desi's hair.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, thank you guys for listening. I'm your boy Desecrator. This was Hanging Heavy. Stay safe. Tell someone you love them.
I love you.
Much love. And rich and rare.
This is Hanging Heavy.